Well, hi there. How y'all doing today? This here's boogerboymeister. Not really, of course. I'm not boogerboymeister, but I do watch your videos and quite enjoy. And I thought I'd give you a video of my own because you always say if you've got DVD collections, then post a video response and tell me what you like. And very few people seem to, so I thought I would. Yeah, I love DVDs. I love collecting them in the same kind of way that you do, in the same kind of borderline mental illness kind of way. I don't know how many DVDs I've got, but it's got to be quite a few. So yeah, today I thought I'd talk about the Hellraiser collection. Mainly because I first got into it after watching one of your videos. I'd never seen them before, and I think you talk about them briefly, and I just thought that looks kind of interesting. So yeah, the first one I got was Hellraiser. As you can see, these are all Region 2 discs because I'm in the UK. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. I know it's based on a book, which I haven't read, but the film is really good. It's good stuff. The Cenobites are really cool. For a long time afterwards, I was walking around saying, "This is not for your eyes," and that kind of thing, which was vaguely frightening. And so I got the second one, which is this. I'd heard a lot of stuff about this one. I'd heard that it was supposed to be really good, so I was expecting it to be awesome. And it was okay. I think it's dated a lot more than the first one. I think they tried to do a lot more with it. And just in those days, I just don't think that they could really achieve it with the special effects technology as it was. So yeah, there were some cool bits. This DVD is also horrible. It's like it's a really cheap budget one. I don't know if you can see. So Cinema Club made it. I don't think I can focus on that. But apparently there's a much, much better version. I think this one's cut as well, which isn't good. But yeah, it was cool. It had some nice ideas, some nice sections, but no, not the best. Number three, this is pretty good. This reminded me more of a kind of Nightmare on Elm Street type thing. Pinhead's more of a slasher in this, I think, more in the kind of Freddy Krueger type way, and he's a bit kind of a wisecracking bad guy. But it was okay. I think this is I don't think you can get this version in America. This is uncut. I was doing some reading on the interweb, and I think this is like a version that you can't get. So I've heard, but that was pretty good. 4 and 5. Now these were good. I was surprised actually. I was thinking past three they're all going to be pretty dodgy, but these are actually really cool. As you can see, they come in like a double DVD case. Hellraiser 4, that's pretty good. It's a sci-fi film, really. Well, it's set in 3 different time periods. And it's good. It feels like it's a little bit of a bigger budget. Quite a nice story, quite a complex story. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. Hellraiser 5, I love this. It reminded me a lot of Max Payne, the video game. I don't know if you've played that. But the central character in this, like the kind of tough guy cop who's having a really bad day and his family's been killed and that kind of thing. And the whole tone of it really reminded me of Max Payne, and I just thought it was a really solid film. In fact, I think it might be my favourite out of all of them. Call me crazy, but that's what I think. And yeah, the last 3, Hellseeker, Deader, and Hellworld. These are actually, I didn't actually buy these because you can't get them in Region 2. And Region 1 discs, especially for Hellworld, this was like £30. I thought, I'm not paying that because I don't know what it's like. So I actually downloaded them. These are actually like bootleg copies that I've made. I downloaded them and burned them to disc, and then I found the covers and stuff. And they're all okay. They're pretty good. Deader I thought was probably the weakest out of all of them. Hellseeker was okay. It's a really it's a really complicated plot. As far as I know, all 3 of them didn't originally start out as Hellraiser films. They were kind of horror films. There were scripts for horror films that hadn't been picked up, and someone suggested, let's stick Pinhead and the Cenobites into these, and then they got made as Hellraiser films. So Pinhead and the Cenobites always seemed a little bit crowbarred into them, but they're all okay. Hellworld, I'd heard terrible things about this. I'd heard it was absolutely awful, but it's not bad. It's pretty good, pretty crazy movie, pretty gory. They all are. I'm not usually a massive horror fan actually, but yeah, I enjoyed all of these. So if you thought this was interesting, then I'll show you some more of my DVDs and stuff, and take it easy. Bye bye.